Ladies and gentlemen, I want to welcome you once again to the Lenny Robbins YouTube channel. Know your politics. Let's come together to create a better understanding. I just want to give a quick synopsis or a quick analysis of something that I observed. I made a study of on YouTube. And this is in reference to all the YouTube bloggers, political bloggers coming out of Jamaica or speaking from wherever you are as Jamaicans. And for those speaking on behalf of the PNP and on behalf of the JLP and against the JLP and also against the PNP. Now, with the election in Nigeria and the campaign in Nigeria, and the expectation is that election will be called pretty soon, I decided to do this quick analysis of what is happening because the rhetoric has gone way up. But inside of all of that bashing that who is worse than who and who is more corrupt and all of this and who has greater vision and greater plans for the country, inside of all of that is buried an analysis that most of us are not looking at or even seeing or understanding. And I want to say this because going through all of that, I begin to realize that even though people are speaking on behalf of their own party, whether they have been paid for it or not is neither here nor there for me. But the point is, they are beginning to learn about politics themselves. They themselves are beginning to learn about politics. And one thing about facts and reality, you can hide from it all you want because finally in the long run, that's what you're going to have to turn to prove your point. Facts. Not innuendos, not assumptions. You understand? Just facts. And I want to raise this concern with the leader of the opposition and the leader of the ruling government, Andrew Holness himself and Mark Golding. Now, whichever party forms the next government, evidently, sir, you gentlemen are will be given a mandate to perform, or in other words, to fill a shoe that has never been filled in Jamaica politically before. Listen to this again, Mr. Golden and Mr. Andrew Holness. Should any one of your party, whichever one of your party form the next government, take it from me, buried inside of all of this crap that has been happening on YouTube about who is good, who is corrupt, who is this, who is a liar, who needs to go to jail, who shouldn't be in politics, and all of these things coming from the bloggers who have been paid or not paid. Buried in all of that, what is very, very pronounced in what they're doing is the fact that whichever one of you form the next government of Jamaica after the election is over, is given a boot or a shoes to fill that has never been filled before. Meaning, your performance has got to be spot on. Your performance has got to be hitting the nail on the head with the expectation people are preaching and defending about you now during your campaign. Now, if you failed, sir, those very same bloggers will have nothing to say about you because they can only speak from a matter of facts and truth. Some will be paid to continue lying, and that's going to happen. But remember, people are waking up to the realization of what politics is. And people are now beginning to realize just how corrupt the system is. Just how unfair the system is. The system has nothing to offer them. In reality. So you guys have a mandate to fulfill after the next general election. Whether or not you want to think about this. Because I know PNP, you have your own social media people who monitors and scan that media platform for you right across. So too the JLP. So you all know what has been said. You all hear what is said. You're all aware of who has been saying this and who has been saying that. Right? But I hope you're looking at the facts, sir. You're looking beyond. And you guys are really taking an analytical view of all that has been said. Because behind all of that, it is saying that forming the next government, more will be required from you guys. Honesty will be required. Transparency will be required. Accountability will be required. All of these things will be required. So the bloggers can continue to talk about who is corrupt or who is not more corrupt than the other, but when you get into power and become the next government, remember, if you're not corrupt, Mark Golding, as you said, then honesty, accountability, transparency, truthfulness will be required from you guys and your party, from you and your party. Same thing of the JLP. That's the analysis I've come to from what is happening on the YouTube platform. I've concluded from what is happening on YouTube, on the YouTube platform right now. To be honest, at first I was kind of upset with the way people are bashing each other and further driving into creating a greater divide in the country. Are feeding into the old divisiveness of the country. I was really upset initially about that. But I use that motivation to take a softer look at what is happening. What is behind all of this? What are the messages there that we are all missing? And the message, Mr. Holness and Mr. Andrew, Mr. Holness and Mr. Golden, is that you guys, whichever party becomes the next election, you're put on a platform. You now become the city on the hill that cannot be hidden. So honesty, transparency, accountability, truthfulness, responsibility, and a drive and an effort to pull people up from the bottoms up, to pull the society from the bottom up, is required of you, and you people has to be very, very, very transparent with that. Failing to do that, sir, failing to do that from either whichever party becomes the next government, I can tell you, if you ever lose that, whenever the next election comes and you lose, chances are you won't see that seat again for a couple of years well. Chances are you won't see that seat again for a couple of years well. So you can all say what you want to say. Bloggers, you can continue to do all what you want to do, because by doing so, speaking in favor of the JLP and the PMP, you're exposing the JLP. You're exposing the PMP. You're elevating them to a higher platform. You're elevating both JLP and PMP to the platform of real performance, accountability, transparency, and honesty. I just decided to share this with the Jamaican public in a quick synopsis of what I did. And if I know some people will not make sense of what I'm saying, because what I'm saying here cannot be proven tomorrow morning, but it will be proven when the next government is in place. So it may take some time for people to say, oh yeah, you know, I think I heard something about that was right, and this government is no better than the other. So I want to say to PMP and JLP alike, remember, people are wakening up to the reality of politics, what it has to offer, what it won't offer them. And people are expecting to be treated and to be given an equal opportunity at justice, opportunities, and wealth. Equitable distribution of justice, opportunity, and wealth. We need those. People need those kind of opportunity. Ladies and gentlemen, I just want to say welcome to the Lenny Robbins YouTube channel once again. Let's come together to create a better understanding. That's just a quick analysis of what I think is happening on YouTube. What I see happening on YouTube, not what I think, what I see happening on YouTube. So I just got here to do a quick synopsis of my analysis. Again, ladies and gentlemen, Jamaica, love you all.